Welcome to our Tea Talk conversation.
Thank you for that.
Nice to see you here. I want to listen or hear your company's story.
Okay.
Can you say something in summary? What is the Via Marseille Fos?
Okay. So let me first introduce myself. My name is Guillaume Briola. I'm working for the Port of Marseille Fos as a commercial key account manager. We are in with Via Marseille Fos, which is an association promoting the Port of Marseille Fos and the port community. What does mean port community? It belongs to the Port of Marseille Fos and all the professionals which are working with the Port of Marseille Fos, exporting and importing all over the world. So Turkey, for us, Port of Marseille Fos, it's #1 port in France in terms of traffic. We are doing 84 million tons per year. We are a multi-purpose port, meaning that we are doing bulk, we are doing liquid, apart from the general cargo. With Turkey, our main traffic are container business and car units. With Turkey, on a yearly basis, we are exporting and importing around 70,000 containers.
70,000.
70,000 containers, and it's representing 60% on import from Turkey and 40% for export to Turkey. So we have 5 or 6 container lines on a weekly basis between Marseille, Fos, and main Turkish port. On the
Which one Turkish ports?
Port in Istanbul.
Istanbul, yeah.
Marport. It could be port in Izmir.
Izmir, yeah.
Izmir port, Mersin. All the main port in Turkey.
Yes.
So that's why for container, for car business, as you might know, in Turkey, it's like Detroit in the US. Turkey, lots of car manufacturers are producing cars in Turkey. So we are importing around 70,000 units of car, brand new car, from Turkey to Marseille and to Fos for the French and European market. And apart from that, we have some conventional cargoes. We are exporting conventional cargoes to Turkey by conventional vessels. And Turkey, in terms of country market, is a #5 country market for the Port of Marseille Fos.
Yes, so nice. What about your competition in Mediterranean? Because there are some other ports.
we do have some other ports, in the Med. Let's say the competition, it's not really a competition, because the main port for containers in the Med are Genoa in Italy, Barcelona in Spain, the closest one, and Marseille in the middle. So all the main container vessels are calling Genoa first, Marseille or Fos, and Barcelona. But I will say the biggest competition is with ports of Northern Europe, like Antwerp in Belgium, because our main competition is around the Lyon area. Lyon is an industrial area, 300 kilometers far from Marseille. You have lots of production around this area, and some cargoes are importing or exporting with Turkey through Antwerp port. That's why we are much more competing with Northern European ports compared to the South Mediterranean ports.
I want to hear your perspective or your ideas about intermodal system, because intermodality is getting popularity. What about your views about intermodal transportation?
I think intermodal transportation is a key issue for us. I just give you an example. On a yearly basis, we are doing 1.3 million containers. On this number of containers, less than 80% are transporting by trucks from Marseille Fos going everywhere else in Europe. So we have to reduce the market share for the trucks and to increase the rail and the barge on the river market share. For the past 2 years, with the rail operators going import and export from Marseille and Fos to several big cities in France and North European market, we increased by 12 to 15% the rail market share compared to the truck market share. And we also have a dedicated river shuttle going from Fos up to the Lyon area and Châlons-Mâcon. That's our goal.
Sorry, Can you say something in summary or headline, your service differentiation or service lines presented to customers? Because you have a very wide range service.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if we focus on Turkey,
Okay. Not only focus Turkey, but in general and focusing on Turkey. Yeah.
in general, we are a gateway
Yeah.
to serve the South European and North European market linked with this truck and rail business. We are the best way for ships arriving from Asia, Middle East, and Mediterranean, like Turkey, to serve. We have lots of logistic warehouse to capitalize logistics all over Marseille, linked with this goods import and export. And belonging to Turkish market, we have a very good competitive shipping transit time offer between the main Turkish port, Marseille and Fos. It's in between 3 days and a half from a cargo to leave Istanbul port, going to Marseille and Fos. And from that time, you can reach several cities in France, as Paris, or several markets in Northern Europe.
So nice. Very ideal delivery system, yes?
Yeah.
In a time, very short time, yeah.
You're right, because you have today you have to be efficient on a short period. You have, let's say, less stock, and you have to be faster and good to reach your depart destination zone to your final destination area.
Say something, please, about digitalization system to improve your service substructure, maybe.
In Marseille Fos, linked to our cargo community systems, developed by MGI. MGI, the new version of the cargo community system, it's CI5.
CI5,
so since the past 20 years, we have a very good cargo community systems, and the new version, which is calling CI5, it's improving, the digital transformation, for the shipping community and for the logistic community, using artificial intelligence as well, and improving all the procedure by digitalization.
Are you loyal to the Green Deal of European Union? Because there will be some restriction about trade lines, way of transportation.
Yeah.
What about your idea?
Yeah, as a port, we are much more concerned by this Green Deal, and for the ships, most of the ships now will use the GNL for the consumption, so you may less reduction of CO2. And ships on quay in Marseille and Fos will use electricity when they are on quay compared to running their engine. That's the future. More and more ships we will call in Marseille and in Fos will run electricity on quay, on berths, and will use GNL compared to which is a less consumption fuel, to the whole one.
Yes, finally, maybe you want to give some specific message to Turkish logistic companies.
Yeah. My message will be the following one. We have strong relationship with Turkish private company for the past due to our good relation in business.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a very good offer, and we are the best market for Turkish private company to export their goods through France and to North European markets. And I do believe French private company will expand their business with the Turkish players and the big players, in automotive, in textile, and in all these big fields, in between Turkish production and consumption in Europe.
If I summarize our talking, your port is very important role between France or Europe and Turkey. Maybe it may grow in near future trade volume.
Yeah.
And finally, I want to thank you again for joining us, the talk conversation. What about your impression about fair? Finally, are you happy to be here?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. As every time, it's the biggest fair on a yearly basis in Turkey. and unfortunately, for the past 2 years, we cannot be in Istanbul, due to COVID period, which is a very good thing to be there today. And what I got from my meeting in this fair, it's Turkish production is doing better and better, linked to the problems in the logistic and supply chain in China, which is a good thing. So Turkish private company will produce more and more, and we will have stronger relationship and stronger exchange between Turkey, France, and Europe.
Thank you. Additional information.